That's not going to work. Maybe we should try it this way. That might be better. There. Okay. All right. Perfect. Welcome to the live sale auction. And let's get this party ready to rumble. We're going to go and wait a few minutes to begin so we can get some people in the room. It may be the really bad time to do it, but we're going to just see where we're at here. So far, I'm not getting it to even pull up. I'm not seeing it. It says we're online. I hope everybody's doing well today. I have not seen it. Well, hello, hello, hello. Trying to pull this thing up on my computer and I'm not catching it for some reason. So my customer just dropped by a second ago. He's real pleased with the finished product so far. He went ahead and gave me the go to start the other pair of shoes. He's real pleased so far, and it's not even finished drying. So that's fantastic. And it might be a good contract. Really nice man. Says he entertains during the daytimes in Dustin. And it's at a very expensive, high-end restaurant. So, and I know the restaurant too, so that's kind of cool. I don't know why I'm not getting this to pull up. Let me go check over here. It's over here, but it's not over there. Oh, we got to kill that. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't have anybody registered, so I hope they get registered quick. I hope that this auction comes out good because it will be really fun if it does. was kind of short notice. That's the unfortunate part. Okay, so if you look in the description box below this video, you'll see how to register to bid. Hello, hello, we got people. And if you'll go ahead and register, the only reason I need you to do that is to make sure that you are a sub of this channel so we can identify you. And then if you buy something, then we can confirm your PayPal to your account, your YouTube name or your real name. And then we have a shipping address and all that stuff. So that we can make sure that it all matches so nobody else steals your bid, your auction when it's sold and we ship it to the wrong person. So that's the only reason that I want to do a registration on the bidding. Hello, hello. And so we'll see if we can get an auction going here. Please register first if you wish to bid. There is free shipping for a purchase of $25 or more. I'm already eating it on the 25, but it's not a good thing. So it takes about 1/4 of my sale if I sell it 25 and ship. I'm not going to ship it in a business envelope unless you want me to, but I don't think that's a good idea if you're a serious collector. You really don't want it to go in just a normal, envelope. And I'll tell you why. Because if we send it in an envelope, it's going to get bent and smushed and we don't know what. Thank you for the thumbs up. So I really would rather not ship it like that. Now, I don't know if I have any that are actually graded. I'm thinking not. And I don't have cases to put it in. I do have plastic baggies to put everything in. And for each and every card. So if you're a winner, each card will go in a plastic bag by itself. And then we'll pack it up with protection and ship it in probably a padded envelope. And so it's more expensive that way, but I think, would keep us from suffering any damage because these cards are in pretty good shape. And several of them are just like really impressive shape. But I don't know that like I say, none of them are graded. I don't know much about grading, but I imagine a 10 is probably a really nice card. And I've probably got some 10s in here. But I would venture to say the rest are pretty close. They're really in pretty good shape because they've been stored in this big card box. One of the collections was in a professional card box. So, it's like a combination of like 4 baseball card collections from auction storages. So, instead of me taking every single card and researching it, I just assume sell them off. And we can either do single card or we can do, like, let's see, like maybe a 12 card run. Most of the cards I have are 90s and 80s. I do have a select, very small few that are older that it probably won't run today. But I got a lot of them. I probably got 4,000 cards. So, if you want to bid, go ahead and register. Click the description box below this vlog and go ahead and send your info to the email peacocksroost1@aol.com, and that way we don't get you mixed up with somebody else and you don't lose the one that you bid for and you won. Hey buddy, what's going on, Wayne? I'm so glad to see ya. And so anyway, we'll have some wrenches in here, so you guys be good. Try not to cuss too much. Be sweet, and because there could be kids watching. And no spam. Um, the people love to get on when you're on the live and jack up your live and try to advertise, and so we don't do that. So please don't be insulted if we get weird things that pop across the screen. Um, and because the wrenches will help us. But anyway, so we'll take a break for a minute and see if we can get some people in the room. And otherwise, we might sit here for a little bit and just chat if we can't get the auction started. So, and then we'll try to reschedule it because it might have been too short a notice. If it was like a week in advance, it would probably been better. But I don't even know how you guys see it because when I look on there, I can't find it. So I just don't know. Unless there's another way to post a upcoming live. But anyway, so yeah, even if there was after it is removed, I think it will let you click to see what was said. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I did change the time on the live to a little bit later because I just had a weird feeling because I didn't have, enough registrations in through the email yet. And I thought, well, maybe I'll probably extend it. And probably it should be held, at 6 p.m. or something like that, really. I'm thinking maybe it would have been better like 6 p.m. But I looked at some lives today of some other YouTubers running some lives, and they were so confused and mixed up. It was a big mess. And there's one I would have loved to buy. This girl had about 50 CDs, a couple of them new, wrapped, a bunch of old cassettes, and some old Memorex cassettes that were still in the wrapper. You know how much those are worth? And she was auctioning the whole darn lot off, and it went for like $20. And man, if I'd have had it, I'd have bought it myself. But she was using like Venmo or something. I don't do all that. So, yeah. Those other ones disappeared. That's why I had asked if it was still going on. Oh, did you get a notice of the live auction coming? Because I didn't see it, but maybe because I'm not a sub, with the channel. So, I couldn't tell. But all the other lives that I had pre-scheduled in the past, people were there for them because, they were notified in advance, I guess, but I don't know if they actually got notified or how that goes. If it comes up like 10 minutes before you go live or how that goes. I actually wanted to be earlier, but my customer had come back and I showed him, the finished product of what I worked on today for him. And he's very, very, very pleased. And so we're going to start with that other shoe. I will do that today. That way both of them be ready in the morning. He's coming by in the morning to pick them up. So he will probably wear them to work tomorrow. And they will be fully dry. And that's really exciting. And I mean, this guy gave me a fee up front. Offered a fee up front. Impressive. I like that kind of business because that's normally what I do. I usually don't do any work free. They have to pay me some up front or all of it. Because, and I usually don't work on other people's products, but these shoes are so beautiful, and it's a shame because he doesn't want to wear them when they're trashed up like that. So he's just thrilled to bits because it's like a brand new shoe. So, and I also guaranteed all the bits that I repaired for life. And then as they keep falling apart, the parts that I didn't do, then he will bring them back and pay me to do that. But he's just thrilled to bits. So he has several different shoes like that. They're rhinestone. Those are rhinestone. At first I just thought they were some glitter stuff, but they were actually rhinestone. But it's just a really bad process that they did on them. It's unfortunate. Nice looking shoe though. Great for the stage wear, and that's what he uses it for stage wear. So he hasn't brought the hats to me yet. He probably will do that tomorrow, and so we'll see how it goes. But for now, the customer is very pleased. And it's funny because I see this guy like every day waving at him, And we got to talking today. I was getting ready to go into the market this morning, and he was there and said hello, and we chatted for a moment. And I told him what I do, and why I have an office and all that, because he's seen me at my office and stuff. And he said, "Whoa, well, now I'm an entertainer. I got something that I could use your help on, and I don't know if he'll do it." And he showed me some of the things he had, and so far it's worked out great. I'm really happy about it. Let's see. It said those other ones disappeared. That was why I asked if it was still on. Probably because I was editing it. It might have pulled up because I was editing it. Because I edited the same one. The 2 was on there, but was gone. The only one I saw was this one. Now that's strange. It might be because I was editing it, and then just now when I was trying to go on, I was trying to go on early. And man, it was taking me like 15 minutes to get it straight, to make sure that the monetization was on. And then, get the camera turned around and make sure that it's a pretty good view. So, it's a big trick. It's not like when I'm doing interviews where you just pretty well just push the button and go. That's so much easier. So anyway, but we'll see. I don't know if anybody's going to show. It might just be a tester thing today. We'll just hang out and talk for a little bit, and then we can either reschedule for this evening, or we can postpone it to the day after. On let's see, tomorrow we've got the rhinestone jewelry auction. We can schedule, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and put the baseball cards back up on auction, on the auction sale, and see what we get. I'm just wondering if it needs to be done in the daytime or the nighttime. Now, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers today that were doing sales live on YouTube, but God, they were just really, really poorly set up, and they didn't show the product and tell you what the product was. It was kind of weird. The whole idea of doing a live is you'll get more out of it than reading an ad on eBay and seeing pictures that are probably changed. The live gives you a better view of what you're really buying, even though you can't reach out and touch it. But, you can see different views of it and ask questions, and I think it does a lot more. Plus, you get to meet new people. That's the cool part. So, I don't know if Roxanne's going to make it in, because Roxanne works for the bank online. So, I don't know if Roxanne will be able to get in or not. So, we'll just see. But we'll just hang out for a little bit and see if anybody shows up for our auction today. Still, again, it may be just too short a notice. But I think that doing an auction every day would be pretty cool. Because if you keep doing it every day, then people will tend to come and see if, what your sale is about today. And again, it's better for me. I just pay a percentage to, PayPal for the money transfer, so I lose money right there. But it's not as bad as paying a percentage to eBay or, that strange auction site that I attempted to sign up on. Now they're getting I think they're paying a lot of YouTubers to do a vlog about that website all of a sudden. And, I don't know. It just seems odd to me. If there was only like 8 vlogs about the darn thing, that all look fake. All of a sudden they're just going to have a new vlog every day from somebody. And the business has been up since 2019. It's kind of making me wonder. It's like they're trying to save their butt. Especially when I found out they're a paid mailbox. Come on. But anyway. So there you have it. So we have got 3 on here now. If you're here for the auction, say hello. Let's see. The upcoming rhinestone thing where it is not on your page, but it is on the feed where you see people's videos. Is that right? Yeah, because I don't see that stuff anywhere. Yeah, I did both the ads last night for the lives. And then I also posted about them on the note thing and the community thing. So I didn't know if you guys could see them really or not. Cause see, you can get on there and you can put set reminder to yourself, or you can comment on it. It'll let you comment and stuff. And so that is where we are at. So we'll see what happens. I just don't know if we're gonna get any people because it's a bad day. It's Friday. I just don't know. People are getting ready to leave work and be excited for the weekend. And, maybe on their way home from work. So we might have did it an entirely terrible time. I just don't know. It might be better at night. It could be better in the early day. I'm thinking it wouldn't be good in the early daytime because most people will be at work. I mean, I could be wrong. And we can always change it. But I was pretty sure if we ran it at, 1, it might be really, really vacant. So we'll just see if we get some people here. Otherwise, we'll just chit chat and hang out. But I would like to get these cards out to people because it takes too much time for me to babysit it. It's something I really don't know much about. It takes so much time to list them because I would list them as singles on eBay, and I've done a few there and a few on Macari, but it just takes so much time for that little bit of money. I would rather do them live like this. So we'll see what happens. I'm thinking, $2 beginning bid on each card, or do a lot of cards, like 12 cards, 11 or 12 cards at 25 or something like that, starting bid. And then just let it go from there. So if it goes for 25, then, I pay the shipping and they buy that lot for 25. A lot of these cards, even if they're not real famous, they're going for $8 and $10 before shipping. Oddly enough. I don't know. And especially the newer cards. I just don't get how these newer cards are worth that much money. The ones I've got are 80s and 90s. Most all of my lot is 80s and 90s. So, they're not, like really new cards. So, yep. And then I've got this. I've got the baseball album. There's some in there. I've got a clear sheet thing. I don't know what this is. And then I've got all kinds of stuff. This is some pack. It might be a pack that's never been opened, or ones that somebody was saving or something. I don't know. But I think we'll start with these over here. These are Upper Deck. Let's see. They have a number on the back for each one, but it's not the number of the player. It's just the number of the card. So they look like that. And then it has the stuff on the back. And I washed my hands so I wouldn't get dirt and oils on them. And this particular card is 19 and 91, it looks like. And then it's got the... I had a weird card the other day. It was stamped like 91, but it had the 92 plays. So maybe it was a misprint. I'm not sure. just don't know much about these. Yeah, this one's 1991 by Upper Deck. Now this one has for the years 88, 89, 90, and 91. So it's got a 4-year range on this. So and then it's got the little hologrammy diamond on it. You think that's a misprint? I think I posted it the other day. And I thought, how do you predict if the card's printed 91 and the ratings were 92? How are you predicting, the scores for the following year? And then I thought, well, maybe it's one of those misprint jobbers, I wasn't sure because I don't know much about these. I used to collect the funny ones when I was a kid that you got with a bubblegum thing in there and stuff. I used to collect all the funny sticker ones. I forget what they were called. And, but I'm just hoping we got a good view on this stuff. Yeah. But that's what we'll probably start with. We'll see if anybody comes in to bid. Unless you want to bid. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. Either running them single or running, a set. So we would have 22, 12. I guess we could start 12 cards at 25. Where's my paper here? I guess we could start 12 cards at 25. 12 and 12 is 24. I guess we could do like a 12 card run. Just random 12 card run. And do that. The only thing is I hate to do a 12 card run because, a lot of times when you want to buy something, you might only want 1 or 2 really out of them. You end up with a bunch of extra junk. So I'll leave it up to the people if they want to buy 1 at a time or, a 12 card run. And then if they are going to purchase a minimum of $25, then we'll do free shipping on the whole thing. And if they purchase a whole bunch of them at $25, then we'll just do free shipping on the whole lot that goes to them. That way, we don't have to play with all the different charges. They can just send their payment as soon as they win. And all the payments will need to be in by the end of the sale for the day. And I think that would work out pretty good. I don't know why this computer keeps doing all this weird stuff. So, my internet is acting so weird today. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get any people. It just might be you and I hanging out today. I'm going to run out to my car real quick. And I'll be right back. And you hold down the fort. Welcome whoever we get. Let's see what we do here today. Oh, I can't believe how good those shoes look. I'm so happy. wow, I just ran into a new customer again today. And he's so excited. That's great. I made somebody smile. So, I'll see him tomorrow morning. We're going to pick up his merchandise, and I bet he wears it immediately. So, yeah, I'm really happy. So, really neat. I love the work. Been slow this month. Oh boy, been slow. So, anyway, I'm trying to keep out of the drama today. I'm hiding a lot. It is just, and it's like, you know, it's just stuff that I see and stuff, and people try to drag me into their drama, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Call management. I don't work for the company. So, but anyway, so we don't have any new viewers yet. We had one for a second that popped out. So we probably need to have it advertised more in advance, maybe. Or it's just a really bad time, and I'm kind of thinking it's a bad time. It would have been better to start at maybe 6 or 7 to run it. I mean, I could do that tonight. We could restart it at 6 or 7, see if it's going to fly. But then again, that might be too short a notice. So, I don't know. But we could take a hack at it. Well, that's not the one. I have it. And I think I listed it. Unfortunately. Let me see where I put it here. I think I've already listed the cookie. You know something about these cards? Because I don't know much about baseball cards. I may have listed it. And it's funny that people didn't just jump on it. Again, like, I don't know. I think it's this Melito Perez. 1992. There's 91. That's a 92. This one's a 93. And a 92. Maybe it's this one. See, this one says, I don't know if this is it. This one says 93 on the front. Then it says 92 on the back. And then these are to 91. Okay. And then let me see. I think I've listed it. But I don't think that's it. 91, 90, 91. And this says 92. Maybe that is the one. That just looked so weird. Pretty sure it's the one that had that weird date on it. And I was like, how are they predicting? Okay, this one's Pacific. 1997. Now, I think these are all accurate. This is Pinnacle. Maybe it's the Pinnacle. This one says 1993. 92 year. That's not it. This one is print 1993, 92 year. I wonder what I did with it. 93, 92 year. That would be okay. '92. Print 93, 92. What I'll do is go look at the listings. Because it was the craziest thing I ever saw. 92. Let me see if I can jump up on the listings and see what I did with it. Because I'm not quite sure I listed it. I mean, it was just plain odd. Because I've listed them on 2 different sites. As a matter of fact, I think I put it on my community part of my YouTube channel. And questioned it, and I don't think anybody remarked on it. Let's see. Get more people? No. Okay. Well, I know that misprints can be valuable. I'm not sure if that would be a misprint, but it looked like it to me. Because how can you predict a future year? See if I can find it. I'm looking on eBay right now. See where it is. I hate this beginner thing. It's so hard to find any of your stuff. You have to go through every single page. It is pain. It would be in the end pages after I went through all of those. $1992, 1992, 1992, 1991. It might be the Terry Steinbach. Let's see what we got. Omar Olivares, Marito Perez. Boy, I hope we didn't mix it up. Matter of fact, I've got 2 I know of. And this one, that's Terry Steinbach. I should have looked to see if both of them do the same thing. It's not there. Corey. Let me see if it's in this special bag. Maybe right here. Oh, I think I just looked at that. There it is. I got 2 bags for eBay. I think this is it here. Right now I've got 2 of these cards because I saw another one. So I bet this is the one. Okay. No. This is 1991, 1992. Well, maybe this is it. I think this is it. Okay, we got 1992 here. Okay. I don't know if you see it. 1992 is in the corner, right? Then we've got 1991 is down here. Okay. And then this is from 87 to 91. So why does this card say 19 and 91 here? And then the front is saying 19 and 92 over here. I thought that was kind of odd because the other cards aren't doing that. They're all the same. They match front and back. So that's why I was thinking that might be kind of odd. But I know I've got like 2 of those. Let's see what else I got that's weird like that. But I know I had one that was really strange. That, which I might have it out on Macari. Let me see if I got it over there. Here's some Thompson. That's a 1997 card. It just says 1997. Let's see. Oh, I got lots of pages here. 1996, 1997. Scott Spizzo. Let's see. Scott Spizzo. $1997. Strange. That's not it. 1996, Woody Williams. $1996 and 1997. Thought we'd have to look through every one of these. But I found it really weird. But I did put it up on the posting for the community post. 1993. Pinnacle. 1992 score. That one would probably be okay. But I had one I was like, was predicting. I was like, why is that like that? 1992, 1993. 93, rookie card, 93 with 92. That one's okay. 93, 92, that one's okay. I don't think I pulled it. I think I went ahead and listed it. 93, 92. That one's okay. 93, 92. 93, 92. 93, 92. 93, 92. 93, 92. 93, 92. I may have just pulled it. 93, 93.92. 93.92. Because it was just so strange. It was like they were predicting the future because of the print on the card. Unless it's that Terry Steinbach one. Let's see what we got here. 1990. 1992. This must be the one, maybe. I'm thinking it's not. But it is odd that the back says 91 and the front says 92. Because I haven't noticed the other cards doing that. So, there you have it. I got some great little bags to put them in. I'm real happy with that. So, I don't know. I think this is probably a wash. We might have to schedule it later and see if we can get people in, because it just may have been too short a notice. I don't know if these are special cards or what this is. Like I said, it's like, you know, 4 collections that I got in auction storage. These are 91. This one is Pensacola, Florida. This is a Fleer 91, 92 print. So that one's like after the fact or something. So let me just see here. Fleer. Oh, that's some old names, isn't it? 92. These may all be 92. I think this whole set is a 92. But it may mean something. I don't know. It might be a special kind of cards. So just, yeah, these look like they're all 92s. So you've got this Alomar. These are Fleer. We've got this Mike Aldrich. This is all Fleer. I'm trying to handle it on the sides. And then we've got this beverage or something. And then we've got Albert Bell. We've got Willie Blair. We've got Jerry Brown. Now that sounds familiar. Either that or it's, I'm thinking of Brown that used to be the mayor in California. Alex Cole. Felix Furman. And again, these are 1992 Fleer. We got Hill. Hillegas. These are really nice shape. James. I mean, I'm not even seeing bent corners or anything on them. I got Jefferson. Jones. These would probably make grade 10. They're really clean. But I don't know much about all that. King, pitcher. Second baser, Lewis. We got first baser, Martinez. Pitcher, Nagy. Pitcher, Nichols. We got Owen, pitcher. And those are all in one package for some reason. Orozco, pitcher. That's funny. I went to school with a guy named Orozco. I think it was David Orozco. This looks like Cena's pitcher. Rudy Cena's. I got Joel Skinner as catcher. Greg Swindle is pitcher. Jim Tom on third base. Mark Whitten on outfield. And that was all like in one bag. For some reason. Maybe somebody separated them out so they're all in one thing. I don't know. I don't like this bag though. I think I might put them in another bag. Because I just don't like that bag. It's got stuff on the outside. And like some dust and stuff on the outside. And I don't want it to get on the cards. So I think I'd rather put it in a different kind of bag. Make sure they stay safe. They don't get germs on them. See, it's got dust on it. I hope I didn't just devaluate the collection by taking it out of that bag. So I'm gonna stick them in this sterile Ziploc bag right here. These look so good. They are super clean. Jeez. Now there is one that's got a little scuff on it a little bit on the edge. But it looks like it's factory scuff actually. Because there's like 3 like that in this pack. The rest are perfect all the way around. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, I don't like that little plastic thing. This is so much nicer. That one did perfectly safe and clean. See how clean those cards are? That's remarkable how clean those are. I hope we didn't just lose $1 million for taking the cover off. So I've got just an entire whole box, okay? A box of this. And then I've just listed probably 50 of them on the internet, but I'm so tired of listing them. When we could run them out on auction so that, you know, other sellers might be interested in selling them. Because they know more about them than I do. So anyway, there you have it. I don't know. I think we're at a loss on this sale today. Because I think it's just the wrong time and it's Friday. So I may try to run it again this evening. We could schedule for 432 543 654. We could probably schedule it 7 or 8. You want me to do a video in advance? Maybe I should do a video in advance of like showing the stuff. Or maybe they'd look at this one. Because I got a bunch. Like, I've got a whole, I hate to put this box on there because it's kind of, well, if I put, I'm going to try to keep this really sterile right here. If I take this off, because that's sterile, and then I'll just take this box and show you what I got, and throw it up here. Then you can see kind of where we're at here. And I got so much stuff to list. But what I will do is I'll work on that gentleman's other set of shoes since I got the first set done and he gave the approval to go ahead. I'll go ahead and do his shoes. That way they can be drying overnight. And I can do that before the auction if we try to do it again tonight. I don't think it'll take me very long to do the other ones. I don't know, the other ones are pretty bad. But, that way that'll be done, be ready to dry for by tomorrow. But, yes, I got a bunch. We got the book. We got this. I don't know, they put them in a clear thing. I got those, and I don't really want to take them out of that clear thing and touch them. I might have to sell this whole lot, you know, because the less finger touching, the better, I think. And then, you know, I've got some I started sorting out. There's another one of those little baggies. I'd like to take that out of that bag. Put it in a good sterile bag. And I've got some I sorted out by name brands of the cards. These are interesting. These have little clear dudes in them. They're real pretty. See that? It's like clear in there. Fernando Valenzuela. Look. Now see, I've heard of him. Rusty Greer. I think these are some of the ones I pulled. And I haven't listed yet. But I've got all kinds that I've kind of sorted by the brand. Here's one with a wrapper. A wrapper thing. And this is... what does this say? All-Star Packs. Let's see what this is. Because these were with this for some reason. $4.49, 6 cards per pack. 1995 Pinnacle baseball cards. Do you believe we have a wrapper from 1995? Gee whiz. Okay, so, and for some reason those were like together. You gotta bear in mind, this is like 4 collections from auction storages all slammed on this box. And that whole box was rowed. And so I started separating it out by year or by maker. Because I was trying to figure out what to do with them. I've got all kinds. A small Pinnacle. I ran out of bags, that's why I stopped. And I thought, well, maybe we just ought to auction them off live. Pat Mears, that sounds familiar. But I've got several different makers of these cards. It's not all one. So we got bunches. These are real pretty cards. Little hologram thing's neat. I guess that's to make sure it's real. Some are just really pretty of these upper decks and stuff and pinnacles. Really pretty cards. So I've got all kinds of different stuff. Pedro Martinez. So we got a bunch of stuff. It's neat. Here's another package of something or other. Yeah, that's another package. And those are Don Bruce. This might look really old. 1960, 1990. It's got the 1990 record on it. Kevin Christian Moss. So there's a whole bunch of them in that pack for some reason. So, but yeah, so we've got lots to run out. And they're in pretty good shape. Carlton Fisk, 1990 Don Bruce. Baseball cards. 1990s. Pretty well, huh? Stanley Timothy Cruz. Pretty cool, huh? So we got lots, but I got some that are signed, but you know, I can't. These have to be verified signatures, you know. I would think. That's Joe Montgomery, that one. And then Steve Garvey. I got Steve Garvey card. I valued some of these. They're not too bad, but look, there's Steve Garvey. You believe that? First baser. Calabasas, California. I've been there many a time. Nice place. I don't know what it's like now, though. This looks like it's a Fleer 1981. Boy. This shows everything from 1968 to 1980 on this card. Steve Garvey. I've heard of him. I think he was a talk show host, too, at one point. And here's a Ripken card. Cal Ripken. But this one's in a thingy. This one's in one of those little case things. So I wouldn't want to take it out of there. Looks like it's in a plastic and a case, or... Yeah, I think it's in a plastic and a case. I hate to go and pull it out and touch it, you know. Because I don't know much about this stuff. I don't want to mess up a card, like germs on it or something. So we got some interesting pieces. But those signature cards, I should probably go through those last or something. Or send them up on auction on eBay. Let's see what else we got here. I think that's an old postcard. Lou Whitaker, 1981. Look at that. Tigers. Whoa, that looks old. Look at the back of that card. And that is a... What's the name of this card? Don Bruce, 1981. That's what that is. It's got a little plastic on it that's crappy, unfortunately. So, that's kind of some of the stuff we've got here. Got What are these? 1990s Don wrist. Compton Fisk. I think we already went through this one. Yep. I think so. What does it say? Upper Deck. 1990s cars. Late 90s. 96. There's some in here that were some dojo. Here's one in the plastic thing. Another plastic carrier thing. And this is Upper Deck. This is Albert Bell. Lou Whitaker at 15. See, that's what I'm saying. Beautiful cards, though. Some of these are in these hard plastic. I wonder if this is the ones I pulled the other day that I thought were familiar. Here's one of the little plastic, light plastic thing. Randy Johnson, the Mariners. This is Upper Deck. This looks like... This must be a special kind of card. I don't know what you call them. It has all the stuff on it. It's in a little plastic thing. Interesting, isn't it? So the Whitaker one's pretty good, huh? These are so pretty. Upper Deck that has the P. I think they're the ones that made Pinnacle 2 or something. Or this is P for picture, maybe. These are really nice looking with the little silver thing. And then the coppery looking stuff. Then I've got some that are hologram too. They're real pretty. Got all kinds of neat stuff. Just got a few kind of old ones, but most of it's 80s and 90s. And that's it. Most all of it's just 80s and 90s. Sites are something checklist. I don't know. See Sammy Sosa? Checklist. I think that's the part where you like see if you got all the cards in the set or something. Pedro Martinez. Maybe this is a rookie card here. Here's something that says rookies. I think that's a Pinnacle card. So I got some interesting stuff. Tom Ford Bam. This is best cards. Let's see what this is. These look really kind of old. 1990, I think it says. Born in 1972, this guy here, Jeff Abbott. So these are real nice. They got all kinds of goodies. I hate to have to list them all singly for auction, you know, on the internet. It just takes so much time instead of just selling them live. Yeah, maybe I'd take a loss, but these are real pretty. I got some that are hologram though. I got a stack of them that are hologram. I think this in the box. Are these the hologrammies? Look at these that are metallic-y looking things. I got some that are real heavy hologram. They're like plastic, almost. Or it's plastic on paper, maybe. These are metal looking. These here. These are like metal looking. These are real pretty. And those are, it says metal. I thought, well, I got 2 different players on my card. It's because I had 2 cards in my hand. Mike Mussina. So the back side is not metally looking, just the front. The hologram ones are here, probably in this box somewhere. I had them yesterday. I was going to list them, and I said no because they were too hard to photograph. I'm hoping they'll come up better on, the live video. And I pulled a bunch that sounded familiar and put them in one bag. What is this? I think we did that before. Sammy Sosa. It's a plastic that's all yellowed out. Special Flex. God, I hate to take this out of this container. I don't want to do it. I really want to leave that in there. That plastic's so yellowed out. It was kind of interesting. There's another metally looking one. That's Upper Deck, I think. What is that? Really hard to see when they make it metal. Upper Deck. Got that gold little thing there. Pretty cool. So I've got a lot of different stuff. Danny Classic. Oh, that's Don Lewis. Sean Senior. So we got a lot of different stuff we can work with. But these are the things right here. They're like hologram. And a whole stack of these kind. They're really cool looking. Where it changes, the picture changes. See? Isn't that weird? It's a hologram thing. But the back's not hologram, just the front. And this, I think, is Pinnacle. Yeah, it's a Pinnacle card. So they change. See? Yeah, that's way better. It's so hard to take a picture of this. It doesn't make any sense. This is neat. Super neat. So, I don't know. Maybe I'd be better off just throwing them on auctions one by one on eBay. It just would take forever to list these. You know what I mean? So, there you have it. Alright, you guys, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me, Wayne. You're the best. And we'll see you in the next one.